Deion Sanders joining me, Rich Eisen, as we get set for Thursday Night Football next week. Thanksgiving night, the Broncos taking on the New York Giants. But before that, Brandon Marshall, you've got one pretty big game this week at home against the San Diego Chargers. As we currently stand here talking on NFL Network, who's going to be the quarterback of this game, do you think, for the Denver Broncos?
Well, I think that would be a game-time decision. Kyle probably test it out tomorrow, and if he can go, he'll go. If not, Chris will lead us.
If Chris is the quarterback, I saw you on the sideline frustrated the week ago when you didn't get that fourth down conversion. What do you go and tell him, and how do you encourage him and inspire him?
Well, I think when you look at Chris and where he comes from, you don't have to say anything or try to inspire him. He's a guy that probably works harder than anybody on our team, and it'd be good for him to go out there and play well and lead us to a big game. Well,
congrats on passing the first Josh McDaniels test of this interview, not talking about injuries, Brandon. I know that's the rule in Denver right now. What do you think is the issue with this team that started 6-0 and has been 0-3 since then, Brandon?
Well, I think we got away from the things that got us to 6-0, and that's fundamental football. That's playing complementary football from defense to offense to special teams. And if we continue just to, just get back to being fundamentally sound, we'll be okay.
I'm looking at your shirt and I'm trying to read. Could you lean back a little bit? It says, "I'm living out my dream and something don't pinch me." So please don't pinch me.
Nice.
I wanted to do more than pinch you.
Hey, I'm living out my dream.
But I wanted to do more than pinch you when you was acting out, kicking the ball. You didn't see eye to eye with your new head coach. Tell me, how have you matured since then?
Yeah. Well, that kind of forced me to take a step back and to come up with a game plan, how to attack the next day when I came back from my suspension, how to attack my career, and look at things totally from a professional way.
What are you looking at with the Chargers coming up this weekend as your main challenge, Brandon, as you take the field in what appears to be a must-win game for you guys?
We're throwing out that already.
Yeah, why not? It's a big game. We're leading up to the must-win game against the Giants on NFL Network next week. Everything's must-win to me right now.
Hey, every game in the NFL is a must-win game, Rich. They present a lot of challenges. It's a defense who make you beat them by driving the field, and if we continue to stick to our game plan, we will have a chance.
I'm noticing in the background that there's a particular piece of artwork there, Brandon. Is that Jay Cutler and you in a painting that's in your home right there? Do I have the proper artwork right there?
Yeah, that is a painting of me and Jay. That was our first touchdown our rookie year.
So is there going to be a picture of you and Kyle Orton on the other side of your head coach on the shelf?
Well, I mean, that was a gift. That was a gift that was given to me and Jay, and he had it in his office, and I don't know where he has it now. He might have it in the basement, but I just kept it up.
Nice.
It's one of my guys. He's a great friend of mine, and I wish him the best.
Before we let you go, do you think Shanahan and Buffalo would be a quality mix? Do you think Mike's going to go to Western New York to coach some football?
Hey, coach can get it done anywhere, man. He's a genius, and he's a legend.
All right.
Appreciate it, my man.
Well, good luck against the Chargers, and we'll see you on Thanksgiving night. We'll spend the holidays together on NFL Network next week.
All right.
That's a Florida boy, Rich.
I'm going to send you guys a pie out.
Okay.
Please do.